Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, Winston. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
A gain of a yard.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
He was brought down by John Johnson. A gain of 7 yards. And it's...
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
He's across midfield.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. John Johnson with an INT. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. He doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
Stephen Gostkowski.
Well, they have to be loving this start to the 1st quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Winston from the gun on third down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. They'll run it with Jones. And he will have the first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down by Jones.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 2
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Julian Edelman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are back within a score. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with the touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
And that'll make it 13-7.
Makes the score Saints 13, Packers 7.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. And right side, Henry's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Blake Martinez, second in the league in tackles last year, gets another there. Now a pass here, caught by Hunter Henry. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Chubb. He's got the first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal. At the 2.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Hunter Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Saints 20, Packers 7. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Maurice Hurst. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they work this right upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Now left side, the completion to his tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. That is just with this defense. The opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
Again, it's Jones.
40-yard line.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Now, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They're going to try and throw. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
See how they respond now. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of
a good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
10-yard line.
Stepping up, he's got it. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Back near his own goal line, Winston. And going, he's got him in, complete. He's at the 30, the 20.
Get off the field.
Touchdown, Packers.
Complete to number
Tyreek Hill, 96 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
Extra point.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Noah Incognito on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Yannick Ngakoue on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
Now Kaepernick. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Here's Kaepernick. He's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Now Chubb. And only able to get two here. Stopped at the 30.
On the carry. Derek Nottie on the tackle.
Kaepernick going to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
The tackle made by Shelby Harris. Brings up.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They run. Chubb, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone now, Kaepernick. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints add on to their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and the end result, a touchdown.
And of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
He's set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, and now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, past the 20.
You got to love it, baby. Give me some more.
Packers. Ronald Jones, 79 yards. And the Packers are back within a score.
The kicker on for the point after.
So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A good-looking return set up here.
Noah Incognito on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Pass incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the pro, Marcus Peters. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
13 yards.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Davis on the tackle.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it. And blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the counter, here's Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Jameis to throw it. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
And it's 4th down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
The turnover on downs.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Hunter Henry. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of the credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Stephen Gostkowski.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll go again to Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Off the play fake, Winston. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
From the gun, Winston. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Jones. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The ball on the 8 still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One last shot now for Winston. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Hit by Nick Kwiatkowski, and that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Saints, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.